Ayo Heisenpride, sup, it's 6W Heisenberg here. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would really help out a lot if you do so. I'm trying to build a tight-knit community based around medias I love, such as music, gaming, television, sports, comic books, books in general, and any support to my channel would be greatly appreciated. Let's get into the video. Yeah, okay, let's get into the video. Hey all, so one real quick announcement. We have a couple other videos to film this week based on different artists that drop songs. I'm also working on a new book that will be explained further. I can't wait to show it to you guys. I love what I'm working on right now. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the song Stoic. This is from an artist named Young Affiliate. Long story short is he got really popular on TikTok from doing more meme rap about lean. He calls himself the founder of leanology, so he's a really funny character, I guess you could say. I've been rocking with him since he's been on TikTok. Since his early days, he's been a very good artist. You could tell he had a lot of talents. But my issue with his music has always been he goes to Mimi. I want him to take himself serious on a song. And then I heard this snippet, and I'm like, we have to review this. So let's begin off with the, pictures. His cover art. First off, I think this works decently well. As you guys know, I've talked about this with Ray Rocky's videos. But I feel like going down just as yourself as a cover art could be very slippery. It can sometimes feel half-assed. But now there's no excuse, because there's this tool called Midjourney. You use that for $30 a month. You can make any album cover. You can make any song cover you want, completely copyright free, for only $30 a month. And I think artists should really consider, especially if you are a newer artist and you're not rolling in the dough to continuously pay someone to do your cover arts, or you're trying to look for something basic to do that, because it will really help advance the listener. Like, I'm telling you, cover arts are something not a lot of artists think about, but it works a lot. Here, it's basic. There's nothing much going on. There's not words, which is, to me, that's fine. I wish he did have words on it, because this does really feel like a SoundCloud song, a SoundCloud artist song, and I feel like he's better than a SoundCloud artist song. But not bad. Black and white. You can see he has the Bills shirt on. I'm a Bengals fan. I have really no beef towards Bills. In fact, as a Bengals fan, they're probably one of the best fan bases to us. The shit we've gone through together, think about it. No Super Bowl wins. We've been there several times. Damar Hamlin, we helped these guys get in the playoffs, so I'm not going to hate a Bills fan for rocking their merch. Anyways, or any fan, but I don't like Baltimore, and I don't like the Chiefs in particular. But let's get into this song. Oh, shoot. 1 second, guys. Boom, okay. Now let's go. Enough about you. Start it down. Oh, let me know if you've been hurt too. 'Cause I've noticed your lips on my potion. Potion is so potent. Potion's got me floating. I'm a victim to the sickness called. Okay. 'Cause you don't wanna talk about us. I've been with the moon for this round trust. Whoa. I'm lost. I listened to this snippet over and over again the other day at work, and it absolutely has had me entranced for the last couple of days. This is very talented. Very talented. He needs to start doing more songs like this and less of the meme rap, because although that's fine, and it's not bad, this is his true calling. This type of music like this hyper poppy sound that he's using here to then go and lay a nice butter type flow are really nice, catchy, vibey intros, hooks is really good. Uh, I think it really works to his benefit here, and it really does sound like nothing he's put out before in a good way. Okay.
You've been carrying yourself a little different lately, I've noticed.
I will say the flow here was good. I don't think he presented himself with much energy here. It really needs more energy. I really don't like that part in general. I think it could have been done better. I wish he really flowed and vibed with the song more. Now, when I mentioned flow earlier and the flow was good, I meant it didn't seem off in terms of, okay, he kept going and it sounded good as a together with that portion he was doing. But in terms of the flow with the intro and this, I don't feel like that flow works very well. I feel like I'm not an artist, but he should have gone like I'm not quite getting it. I'm trying not to do like the melody of like I Spy from Kyle and Lil Yachty. You think that I noticed, but I'm trying to do, like, I think the lyrics, like, they make sense there, but it could have been done better. I want that part to match more what the intro sounded like.
He's the worst thing that could have happened to you. That dude is cancer. But you're a people pleaser. You just don't want to hurt him. You're pandering.
Okay.
There's only so much longer we can all continue this meander.
Okay. Like I said, I feel like the word snap, if that makes sense, like they snap and you understand why they're there. I just don't feel like the energy's there, and I feel like it needs to expand more. It needs to feel like it's flowing from the intro to the middle, because it feels like the intro hook was really good. 10 out of 10. All right, in case you all don't want to give it a 10 out of 10, it is no lower than a 9 out of 10 for me. That part dramatically drops the song lower to me from a 10 out of 10 to that's making it at least right now like a 7 just because of that. About you. This what we should do. Hate this, didn't want to say it. Relationship is fading. Stay with you. I'm living to the sickness called love. I them so just found trust. He actually did something really weird with this track, where his TikTok promotion for this song was really fucking fire. He's doing the trend where he's like different characters, like wearing different outfits, and they're all singing parts of the song, and they're all coming together. The hooded one going, oh. They're fucking amazing. But if I listened to that, I thought that was going to be the hook in the beginning of the song. It's not the beginning of the song, it's actually the end, which is actually really fucking good. I'm sorry for you guys. It's actually really fucking good. So far, right? From what I heard. I will say this track is too fucking short. I want more out of it. There's not enough I'm listening to actually really engage me into this story, because there's just not a lot there. And I feel like with that one bad part of the song, which from what I read in the comments is worrisome, because what I read in the comments, because he is very transparent, which I appreciate him for doing so, he's like, so this isn't a sample, because someone had asked. This is actually just one of his homies, and him wrote the intro and outro, but they did but they sang the intro and outro. So it's a double-edged sword, because I because depending of how much he actually spent the time to write the intro and outro, which I am taking him for the benefit of the doubt a lot, then that's amazing. Again, I've been saying this dude is super talented because this dude is super talented. Very, very talented. I wouldn't put it past him to write an intro or an outro like this. But when it starts to go back into, okay, his normal voice and he's doing that kind of stuff, his voice there's not one. That's why it's a double-edged sword. And I will say, I did send this to other music review artists. I forget if I said that this was my first time listening to the track, because it's not. I had to refilm this video, so I did send it to music review artists, and they all have been saying the same shit, which is intro's fire. The hook for the intro and outro, absolute fire, amazing. The middle portion, the flow is good, but they feel like it needs work. It feels like that part is the worst, and to me, I attribute it to he's just writing Mimi, or he is so used to making Mimi rap that this is new territory for him. I would like him to go back and I would like him to go tweak it, because the thing is, he's a relatively unknown artist. He has the opportunity, which someone brought this up in Zip's chat the other day, he has the opportunity to go, take it back in the shop, work it out, and re-release it, because no one's going to care. And I thought at first, too, that this was just, just seeing what we thought about it, and then him going in and fixing it and making it as best as possible. Because that's what he does. If you listen to his music, he is no ghost, or he's not ashamed to feedback at all and going back and changing it, because he respects what us as his fans think. I really think this does need a second verse. I know Six Tribes was saying that just right before I did this video. I do agree. Who he gets on, I have a female artist I think would sound really good. I have a male artist that I think would also sound really good. Jasmine. I'm going to promote her in everything I fucking do, y'all, because Jasmine is so talented. She's my new favorite female artist. Give her a listen. I'll play a snippet here.
Be on my mind 'cause of you. Coming all these dollars 'cause of you. Now I'm back in town with you. Now I get some time with some more.
I know I've been teasing you, baby. Dreaming about you when I sleep lately. I've been meaning to get to know you, man. Maybe we could take this up to your hotel room. Keep it honest, honest, just true. 'Cause of you,
And then my male artist is Solo CeeLo. Solo CeeLo, absolutely fucking amazing. This kind of style of beat you chose for this, and talking about love and shit like that, is something Solo CeeLo can do very, very well. And I think he could really mesh well on this track.
I know we're just friends. Can we be a little more intense? I don't wanna stay friendly. I wanna be someone you miss. So can we be more than friends? More than friends? More than friends?
If not, then find someone else, or you can make this song longer yourself. I just think that's something it really, really needs. That's all I have to say about this track. Please, y'all, tell them in the comment section below how you feel about this track. Be kind, don't be rude and mean. I want to get into how I met this artist. In case y'all can't tell, I'm telling y'all guys now at the end now, because I don't want to take up too much time before listening to the song. I want to get right into it as quick as possible. I met him because I was just going through TikTok one day, and he popped up. He was making a Mimi song like he usually does, and I said, hey, you could be really talented if you stop with the Mimi shit and go more serious. He's like, yeah, I get your point. He said something along those lines. I don't remember exactly what he said, and I'm like, yeah, I get your point, but this has its bright sides to it too, or something like that is what he was saying to me. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I am going to still follow it and just keep up with your music. And this dude has literally grown in front of my eyes and many other people's eyes. We have seen his journey on TikTok grow as the leanologist, the founder of Leanology. Dude is a really talented and funny artist. I want him to really release more tracks like this, though. It really just blows my mind how good this track was for a guy who was just making lean songs. Like, I always knew he was this talented. I wanted him to do something more serious like this, and now that he did it, I want more of it. I actually want this song reworked and make it as good as possible, because I think he can still rework it. I think he can still get a feature. That's why I keep asking him to make an open verse. Please. Get another artist on this track to make it like fucking a 10 out of 10. So my final verdict, with everything given, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. But if he fixes it, which I'm sure he will, I'll give him at least a 9 out of 10. The intro and outro, if that was the whole song, like just listening to those two, that's easily 10 out of 10. But till then, this is 6W Heisenberg signing out. I'll catch you in the next one. Later, Pride. See you next time.
She don't believe in shooting stars, but she believes in shoes and cars. And she know we go super hard. Had to let him know he a superstar. Let the labels